Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am back with a brand new video, and as you can see we are going to take a look at some Undertaker figures. Now these are two of the recently released Undertaker figures. The one on the left is the Decade of Domination Undertaker, and as you can see that one is in the old school funeral parlor attire that Undertaker wore back in the early 90s. And then on the right, we have the Walmart exclusive Elite, which is in commemoration of his 30th anniversary in WWE. And of course, Undertaker, one of the most enduring figures, not just in WWE history, but wrestling history, who officially retired at this past Sunday's Survivor Series, marking the 30th anniversary of the 1990 Survivor Series that he debuted at. So one of the apparently, and we can say hopefully, the one of the most legendary careers in the industry has come to an end. But in commemoration of that, we're just going to take a look at these figures and see what they're all about. And I can just go, I just literally opened these figures from their packages about probably an hour ago, and I can say these are two of the better looking and better feeling elites I've seen. So I am very thrilled to just get into these, and we're just gonna basically just see what they're about. So we're going to take a look at the Decade of Domination Undertaker first. I'm not going to take off the jacket. Taking off the jacket would just, kill so much more time than what I want to. But this jacket is very smooth, very just really nice material. And this is, the Undertaker back during his, funeral parlor early 90s days. We see the gray, I don't know what you call those, but the gray kind of covering over the boots. Pretty much just the all black and gray. He also has a clothed gray tie, and I like that because it's a two, just like a real tie, a traditional, two-piece tie. I like that. Nice touch. And we have of course, the top hat. And as we take that hat off, a very realistic face sculpt of the Undertaker. I mean, this looks exactly like Undertaker looked 30 years ago when he debuted. The sunken in eyes, the pale expression. I mean, this is a really, the figure just feels good in your hands too. And I really just, I don't think this, similar to the one on the right, this is never coming out of this jacket. If there was one thing though, actually this jacket is really excellent, but I would prefer it to be a leather jacket. I just really like leather shirts and jackets and leather accessories with my elites. But all in all, you cannot say anything bad about this figure. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this elite it's a 10. I mean, this really, they nailed it with the Undertaker's likeness on this one. And then on the right, we have the 30 years anniversary figure. This is the Walmart exclusive, so this figure is only available at Walmart. You cannot purchase this figure from a Target location. And this figure is incredible, and really the best thing about this is the jacket. This, and we're gonna go through some of the other features too. So top hat as well, and of course this is the current Undertaker, so we can definitely see the age in his face. Also, the kind of the thinning hair, the kind of the menacing old man scowl on his face. But I mean, this is really top notch. Really, I mean, they nailed the likeness on both of these. But this, to me, I would say this is the better figure because this jacket feels so good. I mean, you see just the design work on it. This is never coming out of this jacket. And one, it would be so tough because, the leather accessories are harder to maneuver, but I prefer the leather anyway because it just looks so much better. And this is truly, I mean, this just looks phenomenal. And of course, as we can see inside, typical Undertaker attire as he wears now, to as he's worn over the last several years when he's made his various comebacks. And I want to say this is the exact jacket. I'm pretty sure this is the jacket that he wore in the ring for his in his segment at Survivor Series. This is also the jacket that I've seen him wear when he's done his cameo videos. And if you have not seen the Undertaker, Undertaker is on Cameo now, and if you have not seen his cameo videos, they are some of the most bizarre, perversely entertaining, I think, cameo videos that you will ever see in your life. So you may want to check those out, or just Google, or there have been a couple of articles written about them. So just Google Undertaker cameo videos and you can see for yourself. But all in all, I think these are two incredible figures, just paying homage to the dead man, paying homage to, like I said, an all-time legendary character in WWE. And I just really like, to me, the jackets make both of these. But I mean, you have of course, the old school Undertaker, you have the new, the current Undertaker, and I just think they really nailed these. I mean, they in the design department and the accessories. And aside from what you see, both came with the retractable extra hands. So, if you wanted to switch out the hands, they have those that came with them. But outside of that, I mean, these were very, very good figures. And I'm glad I found them. I actually found them at my Walmart about a week ago. And the funny thing is that I actually went to Walmart a couple of days earlier in that week, and they did not have any of the new elites. The Decade of Domination, this new Undertaker figure, and a couple of other recent ones. And I came back on it was a Saturday, so this would have been about 2 Saturdays ago, and they had the Undertaker, the big display with all the figures in it. And when I first went there, I picked up Drew McIntyre, and I picked up the Orton and Cena throwback, Decade of Domination figures. And I was like, I was kind of on the fence about the Undertaker figures. I was like, I didn't really need them. But then a couple of days passed and I went back and they were still there. And I'm glad I picked them up, because when I went back, I believe I went back a couple of days ago and there were no Undertaker figures. So I'm really glad I got these. I don't really have a ton of Undertaker figures anyway, so these are a nice addition to the collection. And like I said, these are okay with me. These are two of the better elites that I've gotten lately. So that is all for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I also hope, if you're watching this, that you have a safe and happy Thanksgiving with your loved ones. This year is going to be a lot different for all of us. I hope that we're all taking. I hope that you all, of course, myself included, but we're going to definitely take the some safety precautions. It's not going to be the typical Thanksgiving around tons of people, but we still are going to, make the best of it, see some family, and just enjoy it. But first and foremost, I want you all to certainly stay safe over this Thanksgiving season. Just continue to wear your masks, limit your distance, wash your hands, and just be mindful of the current state that we are still in with this pandemic. But even with all that, I also hope you enjoy the holiday season, enjoy the time with your loved ones, and just definitely take a moment just to be thankful and just cherish all of the good things you have going on in your life. 2020 has been a very fascinating year, but even in the midst of all of the chaos, there is still a lot to be thankful for. So just want you to remember that. And I believe that is all I have for you today. So thank you for watching this video, and I will see you again after a while.